Hey, thanks for joining me with another Delve Deeper, this time into lesson number 38. Wow, I most likely should drop the idea that New Jerusalem is a metaphor for the resurrected body of believers. But in my search for the plausibility of the idea, I did find Gregory Beale's The Book of Revelation, a commentary on the Greek text, in which Dr. Beale suggests that New Jerusalem symbolizes the perfected and eternal state of the church. And that kind of loans itself to my suggestion that if you study the description of New Jerusalem, those descriptions just might be the attributes of the resurrected body. Okay, it's still a stretch. What we can be sure of is that God dwells within New Jerusalem and God dwells within believers. Now, part of the fun of reasonable speculation is that it opens the door to dialogue, and often dialogue brings both enlightenment and or correction. Now, this idea of New Jerusalem being a word picture for the resurrected body most likely will lead to correction. Still, I think it's a neat idea. One of the interpretive tools that I've clung to is that whatever interpretation we make of what John has written must also have made sense to those folks in the seven churches. Now, William Ockham suggests that the simplest explanation is most likely the correct explanation. So, following that rule, New Jerusalem is the hope of the Old Testament prophets, the city of God in which God dwells and from which God blesses the nations. So, those first century readers most likely would have understood John's New Jerusalem to be exactly that. And in that, I think I'm most likely correct.